Culion, an island almost forgotten, quietly lies along the outskirts of Palawan. Known for its intriguing past, only a handful of curious travelers have yet ventured out to explore the enigmatic island. Now emerging from the shadows of history, Culion marks its place on the map as the last of the last frontiers in the Philippines. Having been left untouched for centuries, it has quietly flourished, making it an ecological gold mine just waiting to be discovered. Culion is located in the Calamian group of islands in northern Palawan. Neighboring Coron, it is accessible from Manila by a 40-minute flight through the Busuanga Airport and another hour boat ride from the Coron Pier. Approaching the island of Culion, remnants of its past are immediately in sight as the stone-set Aguila peers out from its forested mountainsides. The White Eagle, the seal of the Philippine Health Services, is a bold reminder of the hope, triumph, and newly found freedom that indelibly marks Culion's history. In the early 1900s, when the Philippines was a commonwealth under American rule, leprosy was rampant in the country. In an attempt to control this national health crisis, the government isolated all people infected with the disease. Chosen for its remote location, Culion was established as a segregation colony for lepers. Abolished in the 1970s with the eradication of the disease, a tour through the former colony traces the remnants of Culion's story through the ages. The century-old trees scattered along the narrow winding paths of the town silently speak of the ancestry of the island, as it was originally inhabited by the Tagbanwa tribes people who tended the flora that now flourishes on it. The 17th century coral stone Culion church and fort tell of colonial times where even a rare and intact Spanish seal can still be found above the entrance of the Immaculate Conception Parish. Ancient houses and buildings have outlived their former functions and now stand as concrete reminders of the island's legacy. A town shrouded with nostalgia, much of its history still lives on. And while leprosy has been eliminated, generations of the lineage have carried on, building a new life, the new phase of Culion.
I am the chief of the sanitarium of Culion Sanitarium and General Hospital for the last 2 years. I was born here in Culion, raised here, studied here, and came back after finishing my doctorate in medicines and start working on the control and research for the treatment and eliminations of leprosy as a public health problem. The control of leprosy is the turnaround of all its development, because with its control goes also the transformations of the many sectors in the community. I always refer this transformation as a paradise regained. The segregation status of Culion has had a positive advantage of preserving our natural resources.
Indeed, the years of seclusion saved Culion from mass tourism, making it one of the least explored frontiers of Palawan. From the gentle green slopes of Pulang Lupa, panoramic views overlooking the Calamian Islands unveils a beauty at rest. Comprised of 41 islands, Culion offers a myriad of options for beach hopping, snorkeling, and scuba diving. Beachcombers will enjoy basking on the white sands of Dipalian, Ditaytayan, Magkapuya, and Banana Island, where minimal structures allow for an unobstructed view of Culion's beachscape. While cruising through the islands, snippets of the local livelihood are seen. Pearl farms and seaweed plantations are scattered across the seas. The calm, undisturbed waters of Culion create ideal conditions for cultivating these delicate crops. Although pearls are not the only treasures in the waters of Culion. Below the surface lie forests of coral reef encircling the islands, making it a coveted diving and snorkeling paradise. Just 10 minutes away from the Culion Pier lies the crowning glory reef, reigning as the queen of coral reefs on the islands. Reaching towards the surface, capturing streaks of sunlight reflected by the swaying waters, the vibrant reef life glows with regal glory. Elegantly stretched across 5 square kilometers underwater, snorkelers can enjoy hours of exploring this endless, neon-colored seascape of coral and fish. Also hidden beneath the waters of Culion lie a handful of hauntingly beautiful